Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order, and we're here in episode number 10, I think. I'm already losing track of our Pokemon Crystal version randomized Nuzlocke here on the channel. In the last episode, we made our way down towards Union Cave, just south of Violet City. I had to stop and think for a second there. We didn't go into Union Cave, though. We are going to save that encounter till we're ready to sort of traverse through, continue on the adventure. But we did pick up the old rod at the Pokemon Center outside Union Cave, which means we can now get a few more encounters. We went into Violet City, did a fishing encounter, caught a Golbat, which we can't use on the team right now based on the typing, where we already got a poison type in our Bellsprout. So the Golbat Fire Strike is holding down the PC for the time being, but someday we might see it on the team. And I'll talk a little bit about the idea I have as far as new species get added to the team and stuff like that. So we'll talk about that as time goes on. But we have a couple more encounters to get, excuse me, as I clear my throat in today's episode. We're currently here in Cherry Grove City. We're going to see what we can find and fish up here in this water. But first, let's show you the team. Yeah, we'll leave Unknown in the lead. Show you the team we're working with right now. Unknown the Bellsprout, our starting Pokemon, is up first. She's at level 15 with the Scope Lens. She's got Vine Whip, Wrap, Growth, and Sleep Powder, which will come in handy for capturing some more Pokemon. And Attack and Special Attack both at 29. Very nice indeed. Next up, we have City, our Smeargle, our first capture, actually, in this randomizer. Smeargle level 13, holding the Miracle Seed to power up the Vine Whip attack. We also got Nightshade from a wild Xatu that we knocked out. But Xatu's legacy lives on in the Nightshade attack, which is pretty good, because we're not that offensive. Special defense is pretty good. Speed is the best stat, but getting a fixed damage of 13 off every turn, 13 HP, it's not bad. Next up, we've got Joey the Ampharos, the Tyranitar Slayer. Very awesome to have on the team. Level 15 with Thunder Shock, Tackle, Thunder Wave, and Growl. And the best stats all around on the team right now, pretty sure. Special attack at 42. And last but not least, we have Andrew the Goldian at level 13, who has way more power than we expect, holding the Mirage Mail. Does anyone remember what the message on that Mirage Mail is? We'll check it again later on. Peck, Tail Whip, Supersonic, and attack status 26. Not too bad. Also in the team, got an egg. Needs more time, though, so not ready to, hatch it up and see what's in there just yet for the time being. All right, so let's not waste any time. Excuse me, I'm gonna cough though. Let's see. We got 7 Pokeballs, that's good. What do we find here in Cherry Grove City? It is a bite. Is it a new species to add to the team? And if so, can we catch it? That's the big question. It's a Clefable! It is a normal type, so sadly we cannot use it on the team right now. You can handle a Vine Whip, I'm sure you can. Because, of course, we already have City the Smeargle, normal type, so we can't double up on the typings based on the rules that I am enforcing in this playthrough. But it'll be cool to add to the team as long as we do not critical. Oh, boy. That's going to be fun. Now, we got time to talk. Question of the day. So if you want to have a chance to have a Pokemon named after you in this playthrough, just answer the question of the day that you see in every video that we have. And given that yesterday was the day of love itself, Valentine's Day, wow, that was a close one. I was going to say, do not heal, in perfect range to go to sleep and get captured. Let's go for Sleep Powder. So, yes, oh, how are you quicker? When were you quicker? Were you always quicker? I didn't notice. Anyways, let's go for the Wrap Attack to slowly whittle down its HP. So, yes, yesterday was Valentine's Day. Simple question, how did you spend Valentine's Day? A lot of people, when they are not involved with someone in a relationship, they find Valentine's Day to be actually kind of a negative day. And it doesn't need to be, I don't know if I don't want to say it's a jealousy thing, but slightly maybe envious that they can't celebrate Valentine's Day the way it's, I guess intended to be celebrated. I was going to say, did we actually catch it on the first ball? Remind me, has every Pokemon we found in this playthrough done the triple shake to start off with and then break out? It's seeming like they are. I don't know. Now it's going to break out immediately. No shake. Watch this. See? What is with this game? What are you doing? That's fine. Alright, back to sleep you go, Clefable. Get captured, would ya? don't even know what we're going to name you. But as I say, for your chance to get named, or get a Pokemon named after you, answer that question of the day. And, like, so how did you spend it? Did you, you know, if you're involved with someone, did you do anything special, like, you know, date night-wise and stuff like that? Did you, like, if you aren't involved, what did you do? Me, for example, I went and captured a Deoxys. I had an EX raid pass for another Deoxys raid, and I did manage to catch it. The last one I went to, actually, I did not get to catch. Broke out, ran away. Hey, Clefable, could you stop breaking out yourself, please? I would love that. Rap is going to end. No, not just yet, it's not. So I captured Deoxys, and I am kind of happy to say I also went and got myself a new phone. They've announced that Pokemon Go is going to have this new feature coming soon called the Pokemon Go Snapshot, where you get to use a Pokemon in your collection, send it out into your scenery, basically, using the AR Plus mode. You can take photos of your own Pokemon in your collection. So I kind of, like, I needed to upgrade the phone at some point anyway, and that makes sense for a good time to do it. You're going to be able to gain access to a new feature, new ways to enjoy the game. And wow, oh boy. Problem, we can't switch out. It is now or never. And we might not catch this thing. Let's just see what happens. Unless it moonlights. It's gonna moonlight. Clefable lets itself faint. Alright, goodbye, Clefable. I would like to actually add more Pokemon to this team, game. That was not my fault. What? Okay. What are the actual odds of Mean Look coming from Metronome? How many attacks are there in the game? Take that, divide that into one. I don't know how it works. Do the math yourself. But very unlikely that that was going to happen. Let's buy another 8 Pokeballs. Should I buy potions? I'm going to buy a couple potions since we're here. That should be good for now. Okay, heading back to New Barktown. See if we can get an actual encounter, please, game. I would love it. Anyways, got the new phone. Bit of a weird attempt at my first AR Plus encounters. I don't want to attack, or I don't want to get attacked by things. I want to wander past the grass. So, ever since they announced AR Plus mode for Pokemon Go, I was excited. That sounds like something I would love. I love playing Pokemon Snap. I like taking photos. AR Plus mode is right up my alley. Turns out, when they first announced it, it was only for Apple phones, and I use Android, so I couldn't even really do anything with that. So I was like, well, you know, that's fine. I'll live with it. Then they announced that what? Android, yeah. I guess Google too, but Android phones are going to be getting AR Plus mode. I was so excited for that. I was like, sweet, I'll be able to do it. Turns out, the phone that I had, the S6, the Galaxy S6, was the last type of phone, the last version, last format, before AR Plus mode would be available. The S7 was the first one. My phone was like, missed it by that much. So I was like, you know what? I'm okay with it, whatever. But then they announced that there's going to be a new Go Snapshot feature coming in. I was like, okay, I got to upgrade eventually. Might as well do it now. So I got myself a new phone, and it does use AR Plus mode. Thing is, the first time I tried to find something, it took me about 5 to 10 minutes to get something to show up in AR Plus mode. That was kind of annoying. Before we continue my little tale of annoyance on Valentine's Day, what do we find here? That's actually what we call Dupe's Claws. We already have a Smeargle, which means I can ignore this encounter, walk away, try for something else. Now, thing is, the old rod, I'm pretty sure only gives you Magikarp, unless they change it for Gen 2. If that is the case, Magikarp would have been randomized to Smeargle in this entire city. So, speaking of city, another Smeargle right there. So, if we find a third Smeargle, I'm going to leave. We do not need to use our encounter yet for Get out of here. Don't need to use our encounter for New Barktown. We can save that for later when we have like a better rod. Or we actually can surf on the water. Thank you, just let me go. I don't want to knock it out for the extra experience, because it's like, you know, even though we are calling Dupe's Claws, we're not going to catch it. Knocking it out, although it wouldn't ruin and take away our first encounter, so to speak, I wouldn't feel like getting extra experience, you know. I don't want to give myself that much of an easy edge, because this game has been nothing but easy the entire time. Yeah, see, nothing but Smeargle. So this encounter, we'll have to wait until we get a better rod, or we get Surf, which is in Ecruteak City, I think? But we need to beat Ecruteak City Gym to get access to U-Surf. I think that's how it goes. Anyway, we'll come back later on. Don't let me forget, New Barktown is an encounter. I actually do have a little notepad to the side here on my computer, so I can keep track of what encounters we've gotten, which ones we've tried, which ones we haven't tried just yet. So, I might miss something here or there, so feel free just to remind me in the comments. If I, later on, don't get something in New Barktown, remind me that we still got to get an encounter. Hello, Ella Kid. I could have had you, but City's doing pretty good. We got her instead, which is kind of nice. I like having that Nightshade for some reliable damage, unless we're fighting normal types, which could be a problem. What's really weird, Gen 1, the Psychic type was misprogrammed where Ghost could not touch it. So Ghost was supposed to be one of the few super effective attacks against Psychic types. Bug was one, and it actually was super effective. Problem being the only good bug types were also poison, and I shouldn't say that. The only good Pokemon with bug type attacks were weak to poison. I know, weak to psychic, because they were part poison. Talking about you, Beedrill, with Twin Needle, Pin Missile, maybe. And I mean, what else had really? There wasn't really good bug attacks to begin with in Gen 1, so not that many options to deal with psychic types. Ghost could have been great, but the thing is, Ghost types were all poison type back in Gen 1 as well, also weak to psychic. And if that wasn't enough, they went and misprogrammed Psychic type to be immune to Ghost. Lick did nothing. Confuse Ray still works because it works on anything. It's a status attack. But I think Nightshade did still work, but I believe that there was a problem. Did I know Quillfish were here? I think we saw them. Anyway, we already got our encounter here, so it's no big deal. But I think Nightshade was programmed that it did hit Psychic types, but I think it also hit normal types, which is very abnormal, if I'm being completely honest. You know what? Do we want to use Flash? We could check out Dark Cave. I don't think we can get anything yet, though. I'm going to hold off on that. I know there are items to find in Dark Cave, but I don't think we can access them until we get to the upper areas of Dark Cave. Let's pick up another Bitter Berry, since we're here. I ain't bitter over that find. What does that cure again? I think that's confusion. I'm not sure. I'm kind of confused about that myself, to be honest. I could easily check that. Am I going to? No. My new phone's at 10%. What does that mean? It means it's actually good, because my current phone, I should say, hard as it is to admit, my old phone, is, got to the point where it was so old that the battery just wouldn't hold out that well. But this phone, I got it. It was like at 44% when I picked it up about 5 hours ago. It's only gone down to 10. So, new batteries are like that, new phones, they haven't had the wear and tear of multiple recharges and stuff. You know what? We haven't done any training yet on this route. Didn't I go back to get new Pokemon to do some training here? We didn't even get new Pokemon added. We're just going to beat up these trainers. We still got like about 12 minutes left here. Xatu, no, we're good. We're like 10 levels above you. In fact, now that we don't need to catch things for now, let's switch back into our Mirage Mailing Andrew, our little postman here. Now, who can we beat up? What do you think, Andrew? You want to fight her? We already fought her, right? No, we didn't. Yeah, Pardon? Battle? I'm on the phone. Alright, we'll make it fast. I'll try. I want to try to beat as many trainers as I can. I would like to get back to Union Cave and try for an encounter. That'd be great. Why can't we have a water-type attack? This would be pretty good. So, who do we go to? I'm going to say City can probably handle this with the old Nightshade. I don't think Magcargo is very high on the HP stat. On the special attack stat, you might be okay, but I think you're probably more, excuse me, defensive. What happened there? My throat just suddenly got caught up on something. Anyway, 13 damage. Very nice. Rock throw. Okay, it's stab, but how much will it really do? Ouch. It'll do somewhat. But City has this. It's a cake. We're gonna go for another Nightshade after this. Very cool. Too bad Nightshade can't be critical. Do you think fixed damage moves should have the option of being critical? Think of like Dragon Rage. It always does 40. Why wouldn't that happen to have a chance to be critical, you know? Like Nightshade, the level-based attacks, like, you know, Seismic Toss, maybe they could be critical. I don't know, would that be too much power? Early game, yeah. Late game, not really. I was having a nice chat, too. Oh, you're on a big journey to see the sights. Neat. Let's be friends. Can I have your phone number? I want to hear about everything you've seen. Well, I just got a new phone. Yeah, so I'll register you, Liz. Or hopefully you can find something good for me. I'll telephone you if I hear anything interesting. And that's what I want to hear about. Any new Pokemon appearing on the route. As I said earlier, even though we can't go back and catch them, I just want to hear, have YouTube been spotted on this route? That'd be kind of cool. I probably would come back and see them just to say hi. Hi, Rhyhorn. Right on. Why'd I call you Rhyhorn? That horn spinning in your head caught my eye. Andrew, no. Can't really do too much to you. I can't wait till we get like Waterfall or something. Did I fight you? I did fight you. Calm collected, the essence of fishing and Pokemon is the same. I didn't fight you though. My Pokemon freshly caught. Wait, is this the one that has the... what's it called? Magikarps? No, but he's got a Persian. Kitty Cat Persian. Level 8? I don't think we're too worried. We're 5 levels above. Watch how much this Peck Attack does to you. You're fast. Not that I expect our goldfish to be super fast, but we are 5 levels above. We're nearly double your level. Now that was after the growl too, right? And that's a special base. What are you trying to do, Persian? Oh, that. Okay, that makes sense. Don't growl. Thank you for failing the growl. We just want to get the damage off. We want to take you down, get the experience. Can we land a critical? By any chance. Don't flinch me again. No, the webcam didn't freeze. I'm waiting for this win. One more peck. We will get this. Don't flinch me a third time. Thank you! Alright, Persian is done. Freshly caught, eh? You found a Persian in the waters. Usually cats don't like the waters. How did you manage that? Hitmonlee. Well, Peck is super effective. Super effective, if you will. But we're low on the HP. I got a few potions. I can go with this. Let's potion up. What's it gonna do to us? Nothing crazy, I would hope. It's got double kick. Oh. Actually, that's not bad. Okay, I thought it was gonna be a lot harder hitting than that. Let's go for the Peck Attack. Super effective. Oh, we're growled, though. That's actually not bad after growls. No criticals, please. Thank you. Peck Attack. Boom. Hitmonlee falls. I think that's all that guy's Pokemon. Not bad, Andrew. Andrew said in one of the comments earlier too, like you're too beefy for a Goldeen, aren't you? Don't worry, someday you'll be the king of the seas. As long as we don't get anyone knocked out. Or no match for properly raised ones. Well, I mean, each of them has their merits. I freshly caught a Deoxys today. Attack form, which is it's got no defense and it gets destroyed quite easily. My cousin actually, Vex Evolution, said he soloed an attack form Deoxys. That's pretty crazy. What's defense form gonna do? Or what's Deoxys? No, let me say that again. What's defense form How was I about to mess that up? Anyway, what I wanted to say was, what is defense form Deoxys going to be like when it comes time for raid battles? Because like we did the raid today. There was I think 12 of us, and maybe a little bit more than that. But I didn't lose my first Pokemon. My Metagross toughed it out. Oh, I did fight you. What? Anyway, yeah, my Metagross survived the entire fight. It only took... Are you a trainer? Union Cave ahead. Oh, it's a trainer. Let's get some experience and then go get an encounter in the cave. That badge is from Violet City. You beat Faulkner? Now, see, how does the game know this? Because, like, what if I actually came down here before fighting the gym? You can't! Trick question. There's someone that keeps you from going down there. Hello, Smoochum. You are one of the pink Pokemon for the Valentine's Day special event going on in Pokemon Go. Okay, Nightshade, super effective on psychic types, if they counted typing. What if that, another thing, what if, like, say, Dragon Rage was super effective on Dragon? What if Nightshade was super effective on, you know, psychic types, ghost types? What else is Ghost good against? Probably nothing. That's what I can think of. Next up is a Blastoise. Check this out. We got us a Gen 1 full evolved starter. They're going to bind with it. bad, not bad. What you got? You got Bubble. Who keeps Bubble on their Blastoise? Do I have Bubble on my Blastoise? I might be hypocritical here. I don't think I do. I'm trying to think, do they get that in Pokemon Go? Because I know Squirtle can have Bubble, but I think Blastoise can have Water Gun or Bite for the fast ones. Really? You're going to live on one. And all you got is a Bubble. Or maybe you got more moves, but you're going for the most not super effective, the most stab attack you got. Randomizers are kind of sad in a way. It's, you know, beating up a bubbling Blastoise is... you feel bad in a way. But experience is experience. Next up is, oh, we beat up your big guy earlier. Whoops. Let's go and take you down with Nightshade. I'm liking this randomizer. It's kind of cool. I'm liking it now that we actually made it past the first, not even the first gym trainer. We're done with them. This is actually getting interesting. But I would love to add another Pokemon to our team if I can manage it. Birdkeeper Peter is defeated. You actually had a bird, too. I know what my weaknesses are. Yeah, me. Wade. Good evening, Chaz. It's me, Wade. Were you awake? The bug catching contest is at the National Park today. We gotta do that. We can't make it there today, but are you going, Chaz? I'm trying to make up my mind. See you later. What can we find in the bug catching contest? That would be interesting. I should train again at the gym in Violet City. Well, maybe you should. Just for the sake of first encounters, you know what we're actually gonna do? We're gonna let Unknown lead the way. We're going to take that scope lens off from you for now, because we don't want those critical hits knocking things out. That's been a bit of a bane of our existence. Let's see. Union Cave, what do you got for us? New encounter. I was going to say, I could fish or walk. It's all randomized, doesn't really matter. We're going to find... oh, it's a normal type. But it's a Kangaskhan. That's kind of cool to see. Let's go for the Wrap Attack to weaken you for me. See? Oh, I said C twice. Oh, you're not supposed to rhyme the same word with the same word. And we still get a critical hit. I took the scope lens away. Does Unknown even know that? Do you even realize that we took that away? Alright, anyways, let's go for the Sleepy Powders. How are we quicker? I mean, okay, we missed, but how are we quicker than a Kangaskhan? I mean, yeah, we are more than twice the level. But how are we quicker than a Kangaskhan? Not complaining, I'm just questioning. Sleep Powder misses twice in a row. It is now less than 50% accurate. I'm doing the math on this. Are you really going to make me potion up? You are. Well, now. Good thing about this generation, though. If Comet Punch does hit critical the first turn, they're not all guaranteed to be critical. In Gen 1, they were. In fact, didn't we experience that with Dratini in Pokemon Yellow? I'm fairly certain that we did. Critical Comet Punch, all 5 hit. Or maybe it was 4 hit. I can't remember, but fond memories. Alright, but okay, if we do capture this, it's still going to... I thought that was another critical hit. I was like, really? But if we do catch it, normal type, we've got normal type on our team. We'll have to box it, but I'll still take it. And how fitting that a Kangaskhan will be boxed. You know what I'm talking about? Kangaroos boxing, stuff like that. Was that just in cartoons, like Looney Tunes? Might have been. I don't really know, but I think they can learn a bunch of punching moves. I'd be surprised if they can't. Yeah, they can get, like, well, Comet Punch. They can get Dizzy Punch, I believe, and Parental Punch, which is when the Kangaskhan takes the baby Kangaskhan, wraps it around its hand, and... no, that's not even a thing. Let's go for the Pokeball. Can we make the catch in the yellow? Asleep. It's got to have a high catch rate. Yeah. Don't wake up, though. Thank you. Stay asleep. Stay wrapped, actually. That'd be great. What I could do is keep wrapping it, too, until... if it gets really low, I could then switch Unknown out. Don't gotta worry about the wrap knocking it out. That's one of the nice things wrap has over things like, you know, a burn or poison. Don't break out! We want more encounters where taking your Pokemon out that's causing the wrap residual damage ends the wrap. It's not bad. If something's poisoned or burned, that just stays going anyway, so that's not really the best for trying to catch things. Of course, sleep. Oh, I've heard freeze is the best. It's also the rarest to get when you're trying to catch things. And in this generation, you can thaw out you know, basically the same turn, you get frozen. Does anyone else make the error, which I almost did? What? Oh, my timer's up. Anyway, does anybody else make the error when you go to say, you know, unfreeze or thaw, you say unthaw? I do that sometimes. I almost did that now. You know what? Sometimes I make other errors in this game too. So, that is our episode for the day. I want to say thank you folks for watching today's video. We're going to save it up right here. Again, the only solace we can take is that we couldn't have used the Kangaskhan right away anyway, because we have a normal type on the team. Why did Rap do that much? We weren't doing that much for the first few Raps. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, feel free to click the old like button down below. Let me know that you enjoyed the video, and feel free to answer the question of the day for your chance to get named after something if I ever catch another Pokemon. And if you want to see some more episodes of Pokémon Crystal Randomized Nuzlocke, we got a link in the description you can check out to the full playlist. Also linked during the outro, along with the links to some more videos. And you can also check out my other social media mentioned in the outro as well. And if you want to join this channel or subscribe, you can do so. Joining will help support myself and the channel, and get yourself some members exclusive perks for being a member. But it is now time to go and question why I can't catch things and charge my new phone. Thank you folks for watching once again. Professor Chaz is signing off, saying I'll catch something next time.